Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, it's Amira, where I talk everything celebrities, gossip, YouTube drama, you name it, I talk about it. But please be reminded that everything I say here on my channel is alleged and it is just my opinion. Why? Because I do not know these people. My only goal is to kind of give you an inside look on what I think is going on behind the scenes. Like if I was a PR agent, or if I was a detective, or if I was just like someone's mental health counselor, what do I think they're really dealing with? And what do I think is going on behind the scenes? So that's my goal. That's why I like to create content, give you a unique perspective versus what everybody else is doing on YouTube, which is just like delivering the story. So let's talk about Kim Kardashian and her plot against Kanye West, which is, of course, a trending topic, one that I am particularly drawn to simply because I just think that their relationship was always sort of like an oddball to me. Like you never really expected it, but yet and still it kind of worked in a way. I thought at one point they was giving each other something that they both could benefit from, her getting her into certain kind of rooms, him giving her a style to run with. It was a complementary relationship that bred four beautiful children, which is exciting for them both. However, now that relationship has dismantled and started falling apart, we're able to get a look underneath the covers of what was really going on and come to some pretty interesting conclusions. And one that I want to say is Kim Kardashian's plot against Kanye West. Like, I really sat back and started thinking about all the things she was trying to do, like how she was trying to replace him with Pete Davidson. And I'm like, why Pete Davidson? Like, what made Kim Kardashian, of all the men, I'm pretty sure probably DM her, try to slide into her DMs and get with her and hook up with her. You know, I'm sure she gets accosted by billionaires, oil traders, all kind of people from around the world, because at the end of the day, she is Kim Kardashian. So why Pete Davidson? And I honestly think that it's not really love there. Like, in my opinion, I don't think Kim Kardashian sees Pete Davidson as somebody that she's like truly gonna fall in love with and build a life with. I think she sees him as a release or a fun break in order to like keep this narrative going and to potentially make Kanye jealous. As we know, Kanye West has had some pretty strong opinions about who really controls the wealth in this country. And he's made it known what he think is really going on behind the scenes and how people get pushed out of their moment, particularly Black people, when it comes to their creativity and having their brand. So I think Kim Kardashian was like, I want to get with somebody who's other, right? Because I believe Pete Davidson is Jewish, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to get with somebody who is complete opposite of the guy I was with. I'm going to get with somebody who is fun, who is a daredevil, who lives life on the edge, who has deep ties to SNL, who can help me if I ever want to do a parody on Kanye, if I ever want to tarnish his image. Like, this guy has a foothold on one of the most popular parody networks in the world, which is SNL, a big one at that. And she also used Ellen DeGeneres. Like, that's something a lot of people are not really talking about. So as we know, Ellen and Kris Jenner have a really, really good relationship. I think that they've been friends and connected for many, many years. They have a thing where they go around scaring each other. As you know, the Kardashians have appeared on Ellen numerous times. And so I think one thing a lot of people are missing is how Ellen DeGeneres, in my opinion, is playing a little slick role and helping with this smear campaign against Kanye West. Kim Kardashian went on her show recently, and Ellen was just like, yeah, you look so much happier now. You look so much more at peace. Like, I'm saying this as your friend. You just seem like you're in a much better space, and was asking her like all these different questions about her relationship with Pete Davidson and the tattoos and the branding and all of the stuff that was going on between them. And I almost took it as Ellen being like, you know, let's get Kanye where it hurts, right? Because they have a close, personal, intimate relationship. And I feel like any normal interviewer, like a normal person conducting an interview in which someone is telling them that somebody that they had been with for less than a year got a branding, like a physical iron, burned their name onto them, a normal interviewer would be like, are you not concerned about this guy's mental health? Like, that is what a normal person would ask. Because honestly, everything that Kim said, the only thing I was thinking was, I'm deeply concerned about Pete Davidson's mental health, that he would get not one, not two, not three, but multiple tattoos of you. And he doesn't really know you like that. Like, you're not his wife. You guys are not married. You guys kind of sort of just met and are still really getting to know each other. And I feel like Kim just wanted to prove to Kanye, like, I can find a younger, hotter version of you, a cooler version of you, a more badass version of you, a more version of you that doesn't give a fuck, right? Because Pete Davidson kind of doesn't give a fuck. He tattoos his body. He says what he wants. He's like a wild card, kind of like what you would expect of Kanye, but a younger version of it that doesn't look like him, but kind of has similar characteristics. Kind of like, in my opinion, I feel like Kim Kardashian has parts of her personality that she represses, that she wants to put on this, like, oh my God, like such a valley girl image. But behind the scenes, Kim Kardashian might be a little nuts, which is why she goes for partners who display erratic and I don't give a fuck kind of behavior. Because deep down inside, that's an emotion she may be suppressing about herself. Like, I have to put on this persona of being like likable, marketing, keeping my cool, unbothered. That's this persona I have to put on. But I prefer to be with somebody who really doesn't give a F about the persona and about the image and is going to be able to say all of the things that I'm too afraid to say because I have the image and the brand to protect. So in my opinion, I'm like, I wonder if that's why she's going for someone like a Pete Davidson. And then being able to say to Kanye, look, this man loves me. Like, look at how crazy I can make men over me. He has multiple tattoos. And in a way, Kanye might be doing the same thing by going for Chaney Jones. Like, Chaney, from what I was reading online, I think she has a mental health background and like behavioral health. She's like a COO of like a mental health company, a behavioral health company, which is great for Kanye. Chaney also, I believe, is a Virgo. Virgos are excellent communicators. I know that Kanye is a Gemini. Geminis and Virgos, they share the same planet of Mercury, which means that Virgos and Geminis are excellent at communicating their thoughts and listening to one another. They have excellent discernment. And I'm not just saying that because Chaney's a Virgo. I'm a Virgo too. So I know that's how Virgos move. And anytime I've come across a Gemini, it has just been like a very, very, very engaging conversation because they know how to talk. They are excellent at stimulating the bond. And they're very creative people, Geminis. So I think that's what Chaney and Kanye have in common. And Chaney just seems like so cool and so chill and laid back. Like, so chill and laid back. Young, hot. And Kim's probably looking like, wow, he went out and got a hotter, younger, better version of me that really can become a star the way that I was a star because she has the look. She doesn't have a huge gossip following. She doesn't have a shady past that anybody knows about. There's no dirt to dig up on her. Like, I did the Googling and I wasn't necessarily able to find anything that was really disparaging about her. So I feel like Kanye is like, yo, I got like somebody I could build with and keep me young, keep me relevant because Chaney is young. She knows the culture. She's a model. She's beautiful. So she's going to keep me young, popping, and relevant and keep me sharp. Meanwhile, Kim is only getting older. Kim is getting less relevant, in my opinion. I think her star is starting to dim down a bit. And she's trying to get with a live wire like Pete Davidson to keep herself engaged in the media and keep the stories running. So I think both of them had like a little bit of a power play that they wanted to move. I'm just thinking Kanye's is a little bit smarter. I think if oh hey Wanda, how are you? I think if Kim wanted to one up Kanye, a better move for her would have been to get with someone who lives a very normal lifestyle. I think that is something that Kanye really always wanted, was to just kind of live a normal humdrum lifestyle, but still be able to like have a brand and build wealth for his family. And I think if Kim was trying to really show him what it was moving like, she should have got with somebody who lives sort of a humdrum life, who's a regular guy, not in the media, not interested in entertainment, not interested in fame, just interested in like being there for her. Because obviously I don't think Kim is capable of being with somebody who doesn't seem obsessed with her and make her the center of their universe. She seems like dating her is like a full-time job. Like, yeah, we have kids and yes, we have all these other things, but like honestly, like I'm the center of this universe and I always want to be at the center of the universe. So I think that's kind of what Kim should have did if she wanted to make a better power move. Her smear campaign to me is shady. It's shady. I don't like it. I feel like it's the makings of a weak woman who don't got better cards to play. And I think Kim is smarter than that. Like, you should be smarter than that and have better cards to play instead of trying to trigger Kanye in the media and make him lose his cool by putting his kids in front of him as propaganda to smack him in the face. Like, a better move is to just go out and just choose someone who is better than him from like a whole life perspective. Dating an ex drug addict allegedly and Pete Davidson, ex psycho allegedly and Pete Davidson, ex woman weirdo, in the words, allegedly, all this is alleged because I don't know these people, it wasn't the right move for her. And then getting Ellen involved and other media outlets to kind of like push this narrative about how Kanye was so toxic and so draining. It's like, girl, bye. You got 4 kids with him and you love Kanye, okay? You love that man. You love every single piece and inch of him, and that's why you was with him for so long. And that's why you was hiring surrogates and trying to give him more and more and more babies. So stop fronting like you ain't, that man wasn't the center of your world too. And acting like he wasn't all of that and you was just some trapped woman, some damsel in distress. I ain't buying it and I ain't with it. But I don't stay on these lives for too long. I just like to come on, give my opinion on how I think Kim is hiring everybody. And Ellen's on the payroll too, quiet as it's kept. She got Ellen, she got TMZ, she got Variety, People Magazine. The campaign is real out there trying to break up Kanye and Cheney. She's trying to get on his side, but Kanye is staying focused. Cheney is keeping him grounded. I'm sure Cheney is like, I got this. Like, I got this. She's a Virgo. So I know she's like, have no fear, Kanye. I got this. Like, I know how to put on in the media. I know how to keep it cute. I know how to ignore the noise so that we can focus on what we are building together. And I think that I see a long future for Cheney and Kanye. The only way I see them breaking up is if they reach a point where they have an intellectual difference, in which Cheney, I guess, wants to start to pursue her own things, and Kanye is not necessarily being supportive or on board to that. As long as Kanye can continue to be supportive of her dreams and personal aspirations, then I think that is a relationship that's going to go to distance in the long run, because that fundamental communication and an ability to hear each other out is definitely there. And I think she understands the media and she understands how to play her position. And that is critical when you're dealing with a powerful man, especially when you are a beautiful woman, not letting people stop you from your winnings. And with Cheney, girl, you got a winner on your side. So keep on winning. I wish them both all the best. Let me know if you agree or disagree down below. Do you think Kim Kardashian is trying to plot to destroy Kanye West? And do you think that Cheney will fall into the trap? Because so far, she's been keeping it cute. Do you think she'll fall into the trap and get wrapped up in her own hype of being Kanye's new boo? Or do you think she's going to keep it low-key, classy, and cute? I want to hear from you down below. Don't forget to like this live on the way out. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. And as always, this is actually It's a Mirror, where everything I say is alleged. Why? Because I do not know these people. Thanks for stopping in. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye. Oh, hi, Ebony. You think she's after Kanye's money? I don't think so. Cheney ain't gonna get none of that under that money, Ebony girl. I'm gonna stay for another quick second. She ain't getting none of that. First of all, Kanye ain't no fool, baby. Kanye, if he marries again, he will have an airtight prenup. He will have an airtight prenup. His assets are already locked up. I don't think she's in any risk of getting into his fortune. Anything that Kanye gives to Cheney will be a gift out of the kindness of his own heart. And if she's going to get the benefits of gifts for dealing with what she's ultimately going to have to deal with in the media, which is now that she's Kanye's girlfriend, she is a public interest. And I think that the paparazzi, they are going to be following her around, trying to find any little piece of dirt that they can on her to launch a smear campaign. And of course, I personally believe Kim and her little crew will be behind it, because that's what they do best. They burn people to the ground, in her own words, quote, unquote. They burn people to the ground. So I think Cheney's main task, which is kind of what I spoke about a little bit ago. Her main task is going to be to keep it cute. Period. Do not let the outside noise stop you from winning. She needs to ignore them. She needs to lead a life, above board life, not go out here trying to be a party girl and wild out and act crazy and give the media something to run with, because honestly, all it takes is a couple unfavorable stories for people to start getting into Kanye's ear, like, yo, she kind of young, she immature, I don't know if you should do that. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is a little bit of outside noise to distract Kanye from the mission at hand and to distract her. So I think her task is going to be just keeping it cute and not giving him anything to run with. And if she can do that, then you know what? A trade-off for having to deal with the public scrutiny of being Kanye's girlfriend, if that results in her getting a couple gifts, then hey, so be it. So be it. Is he gonna go out and marry her anytime soon? I don't think so. And I think if he did, he'd have an airtight prenup and she wouldn't walk away with much. I think Kanye is will ultimately settle down with somebody and build the life. But I don't think it's gonna be now. In my opinion, I think Kanye is like 4 years, 3 or 4 years away from settling down with somebody. Yeah, Kanye definitely needs to focus on Cheney. I think he's like 3 years away from settling down with somebody. I do think though, I ain't gonna front. You guys, I think if Cheney plays her cards right and she can go the distance with Kanye for at least 18 months and not get involved in this public scrutiny drama and nonsense with the Kardashians, I do think that they'll have a baby. I do. I do think that she has the potential to become the mother of Kanye's child. I think Kanye wants a big family. I think he wants a village. He always came across to me as the kind of guy who wanted to have a big family and build a life with somebody off the beaten path. I think if Cheney plays her cards right, in 2 years she could find herself with a baby, and that would be the precipice and start of her becoming the new Miss Kanye West. But Kim ain't gonna let her go down easy. I do not foresee Kim not putting up a fight. I think Kim might shoot her shot again. Not now, but I think in the next 2 years, if Kanye can keep it calm, keep it cute, and keep it off the beaten path, I could see a world where Kim tries to get her husband back. Oh, me and Kanye have been talking a lot. Things are turning around, blah, blah, blah. We might give it a second shot, and who knows? Anything can change one moment to the next. One thing about the Kardashians, we're unpredictable. That's like their tagline. So do I think it's possible? Yes. Do I think it's good for Kanye? Hell no. I don't think he should go back down that road whatsoever. He got out. He needs to stay out. You see Kanye always be covering up his face now with his shades, hats below. I think he think that woman put a spell on him on the low. That's my opinion on the low. I think he like, I don't know. I don't want to look at no cameras. I don't want to look nobody in the eye. They might stir that teacup on me on some get out stuff. But we'll see. Let me know if you agree or disagree down below. Thank you to everybody who stopped in the live and for you guys keeping me company. I'll talk to you guys next time. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Bye-bye.